Here we are at the Nairobi Gymkhana, one of the most hallowed grounds of cricket in Kenya. This oval here, this cricket oval, has a lot of history behind it, games against international teams. The reason we're here, we're looking for one of Kenya's most favorite, most celebrated cricket players, Maurice Odumbe. First played in 1996, became a superstar on the cricket scene. And then in 2004, he was accused of taking a bet from some bookmakers and suspended from the game. Since then, it's been a spiral journey all the way down. We're here to catch up with Maurice and find out where he is now. Yo, Maurice.
Yeah.
What's up, my brother?
I'm good, bro.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
You right?
Oh, very well, thank you.
Thanks so much for your time, man.
Not a problem. Anytime for you.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Listen, when you sit here at the Nairobi Gymkhana,
Yes.
what goes through your mind?
It's nostalgic, right? As I said earlier, if only the grass could talk, if only this ground could open up and say what I've done. You know, I don't think the history books will be able to cover all that, but it's painful nevertheless. This is a game that has brought me joy and pain
At the same time, yes.
Yeah. But we are still hanging in there, irrespective of what people are trying to do to me.
Yes. So, Maurice, when you look back on your career, and you've been through hell and back, do you sometimes wish, look, I was good in so many sports. I could have been anything. I could have taken up any other sport. You think cricket has been both good and bad for you?
It has been good and bad for me. I will not deny that. Especially when I started, you know, cricket looked after me very well. You know, it has made me see the world. I've met people probably I would have never met if I was a lawyer for that matter. But, you know, looking back, regrets are there. And even though people say never regret, right? But I can't help it, Jeff. I can't help it because, look at it this way. Yesterday, the day before the team left for South Africa, and I'm the head coach, and I've been left behind without any tangible reason. All I hear is that Maurice is unwell, but I've been playing cricket.
And you've been coaching the team?
And I've been coaching the team.
And yet, when it came to, you know, getting a ticket and a flight to SA with the team,
right?
They leave you behind.
They leave me behind. The same thing happened last year also. When they were leaving to South Africa, they left me behind at the 11th hour. And that last time, they had even got me a visa. Well, at least this time they've done better. They didn't get me a visa. And I was even being told to go and pay for the visa myself.
But they left you out?
And they left me out.
Was there any explanation?
No, there's no explanation. And on top of that, even my salary has been deducted by 70%.
Have you tried to talk to them? Have you tried to, you know, find out what's going on?
I have tried. I've sent emails, which I will even forward to you to have a look at. And nothing has been forthcoming. They've not even explained to me why I am not going. I even told the chairman, please, if you're sucking me, call a press conference and tell the country why you're sucking me. Remember, just 2 months back, we won a trophy in Rwanda. Now,
under your...
yes, coaching, yes. Now, what could have happened 2 months down the road for me not to go to South Africa?
Under your coaching, was the team coming back up again? Was it on the up and up?
It was on the up and up, even though I don't want to brag about it, but I'm confident enough to say that, yes, the team was coming up. You know, we won a trophy after God knows how many years.
Are you still the official head coach of the Kenya cricket team?
Well, I haven't got a letter sucking me. That is as much as I know. So beyond that, I have no idea because I've not been told why I didn't go to South Africa. It's just what I read in the press, that Maurice is unwell. But as you can see, I don't think I look unwell. I'm very okay. I even played cricket on Sunday.
You know, you take me back to 1996 when you first started, right?
Right.
So there you were, this superstar kid.
Right.
You get on the Kenya team as one of the first few blacks,
True.
right?
Right.
A few blacks back then. What was it like when you first joined the team?
It was something else. It was also always a dream, an inspiration, because my late brother Kenneth was one of the first indigenous blacks to play for Kenya in the 70s. So it is something that runs in the blood.
And when is the World Cup where you beat Sri Lanka? Which one was that?
That was 2003.
2003.
On this same ground.
Right here?
Right here. Right here. On this same ground is where we beat Sri Lanka. I like things to be done professionally, just like anybody else. But it seems I am a threat to some people.
You are.
Right? We have a general manager who, unfortunately, a few days ago, I had to tell him a piece of my mind. I asked him in 1996, when we were beating West Indies, where were you? And besides, how old are you for you to be talking to me like this? Yeah. All I'm asking for is ABCD. Are there grounds? Do we have equipments for training? That is all. Yeah. But then, when we even go for those meetings, they try to make me appear like I don't know anything. Like I've never even played the game. I'm not claiming that I know it all. No, but let us just sit down, work out a way that is going to improve our game. Yeah. You know, I will not sabotage my country. When I was doing it for the country. Right.
Speaking of doing it for the country, that whole controversy where you were alleged to have taken money from a bookmaker. You know, that story keeps coming back and forth, right?
Yes.
Coming back. They say you sold out your country then by taking money from a bookmaker.
I did not take any money, okay? I did not know initially if that guy was a bookmaker, right? Right. How, we travel, you go to a hotel, Jeff, you meet somebody at the bar. Are you going to start asking for his CV? Who are you before I start talking to you? Then later on, you realize that this guy apparently is a bookmaker. They even asked me, oh, you don't read these magazines. His picture was there. You know, he was a movie producer in India and all that. Fine. I went and I saw him, right? Yeah. He'll invite me to India, and I'll go and I'll come back. And then I was accused that he was preparing me for a big payday. Now, we reached the semifinals of the World Cup in 2003. Now, were we bribed to reach the semifinals? And another thing that people don't know, during that World Cup, Jeff, I was tested 5 times out of 7 games.
Tested for drugs?
For drugs, and it's supposed to be at random. Because my card was always picked beforehand, because they wanted me out of the World Cup.
Right.
So straight away, after our last match, 2 investigators came to my room.
To test you? Or to...
These now investigators. Now
right.
I'm done with the drug testing. Okay. Now investigators, the ICC anti-corruption investigators, Martin Hawkins and Alan Peacock.
You even remember their names?
Well, they were birds, so Hawkins and Peacock. So they came, former Scotland Yards were here.
Yes.
Maurice, you know, they had a bill of mine from Zimbabwe. That is where it all started, from a phone call that I made from Zimbabwe to India. So they picked that phone, that number, then they put it together, it belongs to a bookmaker. And that is how they came to me. How do you know this number? And you called from your hotel room in Zimbabwe. What were you talking about? That is where it all started, from Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Your ex-wife testified against you.
Yes.
Why, Maurice?
Well, maybe she had a bone to pick with me.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, clearly. Yes, you can say that again.
Yes.
Yeah. And not only her, they even brought some of my ex-girlfriends that I had not seen in years.
To testify against you?
Yes, and they were being flown in wherever they were being flown in. There were about 5 of them who testified against me. All women.
All foreigners?
All foreigners. Not a single Kenyan testified against me.
And what would the foreigners say? Would they say that you were in the presence of money or you were paid money? What would they say?
Well, I was living a life that was beyond a Kenyans. You know, how could someone like me go to Jamaica for holiday, for example?
And the verdict was guilty?
Guilty
of what?
Of inappropriate contact that would have brought the game into disrepute. My record for ICC trophy before we were elevated, they've not broken my records up to today.
To this day?
To this day. To this day, they've not broken my records. But that is something they like to sweep under the carpet.
So the ruling is done. What happens immediately? Are you suspended from cricket?
Immediately.
Immediately?
Immediately. No chance of appeal.
Once you were suspended and you were thrown out of the game you love, depression set in, didn't it?
Jeff, big time. I don't know whether I should go into this, but I did some things that I'm not proud of. You know, I indulge in some things.
We're talking drugs, alcohol, you know, all of that. Let's face it.
Yeah, let's face it. Yeah, drugs. Yes, yeah, okay. But luckily, came out of it.
You were still out of cricket.
I was still out of cricket.
And you know, you can do the show me because you're the superstar here. When did you get the call? Let's put on your pads and then.
Right.
When did you get the call that, hey, Maurice, we want you back? In a coaching capacity?
In the coaching capacity. Team was doing badly at that time.
Yes.
Jackie Jan Mohammed,
Yes.
she was the chair lady.
Yes.
I got a call to come and be the batting coach. Thomas Odoya was the coach. Peter Ogwand was the assistant, right? And then I came on board, but then I didn't feel like I was welcome.
There was a lot of opposition within?
There was a lot of opposition within.
Really?
Yes, because they're the ones who started by dropping me. In a year, they went for 6 trips. I never went on one.
What?
Yeah.
You're the batting coach?
And I am the batting coach.
How does that work?
I don't know, Jeff. Even now, look, I am the head coach. Why am I home? And
The team is in SA?
The team is in SA. And it's, as I say, it's not about me. It's about the game and the country as a whole. Right? It's easy to frustrate Maurice.
Yes.
But then, what about the youngsters who are coming up? I'd like to sit up there smoking a cigar, having a nice whiskey, and, you know, watching good cricket. Yes. Like what they do all over the world.
Like what they were doing when you were playing?
Precisely.
So were these grounds full when you were playing?
Absolutely. President Uhuru used to sit somewhere in one of those boxes with his buddies. Yeah. Gideon Moy used to sit somewhere up there. This place used to be chock-a-blocked. It used to be full. You won't believe how full this place used to be. When you have India team here, people come from all over Africa just to come and see Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, because you can't get close to someone like Sachin Tendulkar.
Go on, show me your swing, Maurice.
Okay? So you can just under him. Yeah.
Tell me something, Maurice. When we wind down.
Yeah.
Your lifestyle then, when you were a superstar cricketer, your lifestyle then, as opposed to now. From
living to Laurentian in a 5-bedroom house, to living to an estate that probably I never thought I'd live in, right, on Thika Road, right? From grace to grass, you know, from driving BMWs, 4-wheel drives, to border, right, which can maim the Kenyan coach anytime. You know, we know how bad it is. And that's how it is at the moment, Kenya coach. I'm not complaining. I just want to do the job. Maybe by the grace of God, they might see the light and things might change. Maybe their hearts might change. Who knows?